I want to prognosticate today that 100 days from this very hour, which will be the 4th of August, the year 2014, at 3:37 in the forenoon, that 100 days from now, either Vladimir Putin himself or one of his assistants or someone within the Russian government will call Mr. Long-Legged Mac Daddy, will call him an outright gay, pervert, homosexual sodomite. This will happen within 100 days. We're starting to count down today. Tomorrow, obviously, will be 99 days before it will actually take place. Now, let me give you the basis for which I am going to make this prognostication. Number one, it's true. The Mac Daddy is a sodomite. I think we all know that. Newsweek promoted him as the first sodomite president. We all know that as well. We know that he has promoted sodomy. Now, you don't promote sodomy at the level at which he holds office unless you are integrally involved in the process. My suspicions are, and I don't have verification of that, and I'll leave myself open to your rebuke. My suspicions being the reason why the Mac Daddy actually spoke about sodomy as a lifestyle and same-sex marriages as a given in America and ought to be honored as a civil right is because he was urged on by his lover, Reggie Love, former basketball player and business administration student at Duke University and former companion of the Mac Daddy during his first term. I am convinced Reggie Love, being a much younger person, dared or said to Obama, you know that you and I are lovers. Now, I don't have verification of this, and I'll stand your rebuke. Why don't you, and we've got a good thing going on, why don't you set the sodomites free? You are the president, and you can do a lot to stop the abuse, or at least alleged abuse, of the sodomy community, the homosexual mafia. You can do a lot to set people, young people, 5-year-old girls and boys in school free to pursue a sexual identity that is condemned by the Bible. Why don't you do it? And the Mac Daddy wouldn't do it. He would not do it. He would not do it when he met out at the Mountainside Church out there in California. He would not do it. And so as a result of that, Reggie Love considered him a phony, a hypocrite, and the things that he said. When he made that statement in the campaign to Rick Warren, Reggie Love was ready to bolt then. He was ready to bolt, but he stood around for a few more years. That's reason number one. And because the KGB and the CIA and Mossad and other national intelligence organizations spy on one another, they've actually got photos of Reggie Love and the Mac Daddy and Michelle the Fist Bumper and others. They've got all that detailed information. So as a result of that, the Mac Daddy then came out in his attempt to reclaim his love with Reggie Love, posted up a statement not just at a press conference, but posted it up in his most auspicious day on his last, or at least alleged last inauguration speech in January of 2013. Those facts being known, being widely known, being documented in the Kremlin, Putin will come out and state that Obama is a sodomite. That is going to happen. Now, let me just give you a brief introduction to what the Russian leader is doing in promotion of getting ready to dethrone America and to be able to become the world superpower once America is mired in its own political sexualities and understanding. There is this photo here demonstrating the distinction between the two leaders. you'll see that Mr. Putin on your left has a leopard and he's petting him as in a petting zoo. You'll notice that the Mac Daddy has a little poodle, a little poodle, a little French poodle, and he's petting him. The animals of which these two men hold represents their sexual and their physical masculinity and to some degree their integrity. Yes, and so this has been released purposely, and the New York Daily News posted it up as an article that a top Putin official mocks Obama's manhood. We have 99 days or 100 days from today before a top Putin official will actually call the Mac Daddy a sodomite. They're starting the process. They're introducing that Obama's manhood is to be questioned. Now, you can argue with me and not like the things I say, but the Daily News has posted this up, and I think the person who is the Deputy Prime Minister of Russia, Dmitry Rogozin, actually tweeted this photo comparing Obama, well, I called his name the Mac Daddy, to Putin. And so, a number of people have been stating that the Mac Daddy's persona is not that of a man. Newsweek magazine has said it, and others have stated it as well, and most everybody knows it. 100 days, and all of this will be history. I think it's quite interesting, however, that the Daily News has allowed itself to enter this fray. And others are saying that Mr. Mac Daddy's persona is just too weak compared to Putin. But I got to tell you, after all of that, that is all a farce. It's all a good cop, bad cop. Can I just talk to you, just you and I, because I realize that you and I, we are friends, and, well, we can share things as friends, is that right? I want to tell you that Putin is a sodomite. Oh, yeah, he is. That's why he has such trouble with his wife and girlfriends and others. He is as well. He's just over-exaggerating himself. I mean, what other kind of man would run around showing his physique all the time and flexing his muscles? I mean, what's he trying to do? Who's he trying to appeal? He's trying to appeal. When you saw him sitting on that horse with no shirt on, the horse with no shirt, he was appealing to Reggie Love. That's what he wants. He's looking for Reggie Love or maybe Jay-Z. Who was he appealing to? He certainly wasn't appealing to Beyonce. So it's all a farce. It's all a joke. It's a good cop, bad cop. It's just symptomatic of the fact that we're living in a wretched, sodomite, homosexual, perverted world. And who can save us? Who can make war against these beasts? Well, I can, and I will. I am James David Manning on the 100-day watch of Putin outing Obama as a sodomite. I am the Lord's servant.